So let's go to VJ in Virginia, and we're going to turn this over to Oliver. VJ, Oliver says, is there case law I can use? And VJ pays $1,200 per month in spousal support and what appears to be 7 years left. Seems to be a fixed amount. VJ retires here in another month. Ex-wife is starting to get 25% of VJ's retirement, which is about $1,400 or $1,500 a month. VJ is going to be employed at least 2 months before starting the next career as a teacher, and currently the order imputes about $40,000 of overtime into the salary. She was a stay-at-home mom and unemployed. They did impute some salary to her, and he pays child support as well. So I can imagine VJ is just looking to determine, what's out there to guide VJ on potential modifications, maybe of child support, and how to deal with even the maintenance. But it may be that it's a non-modifiable amount. But I'll leave that to you, Oliver.
Thanks for the question, VJ. When it comes to law here in Ohio, again, we're talking about that substantial change of circumstance. One thing that we need to consider here in Ohio is whether or not that change of circumstance is foreseeable. So in order to meet that criteria, that threshold to allow us to go in for a modification, we need a substantial change of circumstance that wasn't foreseeable at the time that the original order was entered. So what we would do here is we would look at your initial order, your initial decree, see what the modification language is, whether or not the court retained jurisdiction to modify the amount, the duration, both or neither. We would look at everything that you're paying, everything that she's receiving, and we go back to that discovery stuff that was talked about a little bit earlier, and making sure that we have a full disclosure of what your financial situation looks like, make sure that we understand what your ex's financial situation looks like, and then we would just look at where you were when the initial order was entered into and where you are now. What's changed, what was foreseeable, and I think a breakdown of all of that information will kind of guide whether or not we're able to do anything on that.
Yeah,